Got me reminiscing back to when days were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
Got me reminiscing back to when times were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
Happy February, Lime Nation, and welcome back to the Rap Flashback. Though it's the shortest of all months, February packs quite the punch, especially here in the Northeast, where shoveling mounds of snow and freezing our asses off is commonplace. Given that the Grammy Awards take place annually in this month, February is an important time in not just the world of hip-hop, but music as a whole. This is the Rap Flashback, however, so of course our focus today will be on standout hip-hop Grammy moments. But we'll get to all that in a minute. For starters, let's kick things off with some exciting February release dates from hip-hop's fabled history. On February 23, 1999, Eminem made his major label debut with the Slim Shady LP. Though not as commercially successful as his follow-up, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Slim Shady LP is a classic in its own right. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 on its way to quadruple platinum status. It's hard to overstate the importance of this album, as it introduced the world to Marshall's crash, outlandish, and violent alter ego. Black, white, blue, or green. Fans of all races can help but take notice of M's quirky but captivating lead single, My Name Is, where among other shenanigans, he rips Pamela Lee's tits off and can't figure out which Spice Girl he wants to impregnate. A complete work, the album features variance and balance in song choice as well as entertaining skits with a manager that can't control Shady's comical debauchery. Sure, it offended some, but I always appreciated and laughed at how by and large Shady didn't take himself too seriously, as evidenced by the self-deprecating tone of tracks like Role Model and Brain Damage. Combine all that with M's fantastic lyricism and Dr. Dre's sonic guidance, and what we have is a timeless album that's just as good to listen today as it was back in 1999. The breakthrough album from The Roots, Things Fall Apart, also dropped on February 23, 1999. The band's fourth album took its title from the Chinua Achebe novel that in turn took its title from the William Butler Yeats poem, The Second Coming. It built on the energy and vibe from their previous works and maintained a tangible jazz influence, particularly on the opening audio samples from Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues. The record also proved to be a cornerstone of the neo-soul, new conscious rap movement that would become popular in the following few years. Strongly influential to the collective known as the Soulquarians, the album was recorded at Electric Lady Studios at the same time as Erykah Badu's Mama's Gun, Common's Like Water for Chocolate, and D'Angelo's Voodoo. Though Questlove's production and the lyrical styles of Black Thought and Malik B give this album depth, it was the contributions from the rest of the Soulquarians that provided its breadth, such as Common's Act 2, The Love of My Life, Mos Def on Double Trouble, and of course Erykah Badu on the hit single You Got Me, written by Jill Scott. Things Fall Apart would eventually go platinum and also marks a turning point for the group. As their fame grew, the Roots would experience a steady turnover, leaving only Quest and Black Thought as original members. Through it all, however, the group once known as the Square Roots has solidified their place as the best pure band in hip-hop, always continuing to push our beloved art form forward. Lastly, February 6, 2003 marked the release of 50 Cent's classic debut record, Get Rich or Die Trying. As if having Dr. Dre and Eminem back the record wasn't enough, the success of Get Rich or Die Trying was also fueled by 50's well-documented beef with Ja Rule. Lead single Wanksta, for example, was pretty much a diss track towards Ja, and it got the streets buzzing. Featuring stellar production from Dre and M, the album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard charts, moving an impressive 872,000 units in its first week on its way to 8 million plus sold domestically. Whether flexing his pimp hand on PIMP, showing a softer side on 21 Questions, pondering life, death, and getting shot at on Many Men, or getting the party started with In the Club, Get Rich or Die Trying has no shortage of hits. As we know, 50 Cent would capitalize on this wildly successful record and go on to become one of hip-hop's top moguls. His various enterprises, including forays into vitamin water and the headphone market, have resulted in a Forbes estimated net worth of $140 million. Sure, he's never been able to top Get Rich or Die Trying, but truth be told, he could have retired from rap after that record and still have left an indelible mark. Big ups to 50 Cent. Far from a wankster, indeed. As I previously mentioned, February is Grammy month, the pinnacle of recognition for professional musicians. Hip-hop joined in the yearly festivities in 1989, with the first rap Grammy going to DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, for parents just don't understand. Its presence in the award show has steadily increased since. Let's take a look at some of the breakthrough moments for hip-hop in Grammy history. On February 28, 1996, the first award for Best Rap Album was presented, and the award went to Naughty by Nature, Poverty's Paradise. Featuring the feel-good hit Feel Me Flow and a banger in Craziest, the album peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200, number 1 on the R&B and hip-hop charts. It beat out some pretty stiff competition in Tupac's Me Against the World, Bone Thugs and Harmony's East 1999 Eternal, Old Dirty Bastard's Return to the 36 Chambers, the dirty version, and Skilo's I Wish. Save for Skilo, any one of these records was deserving of the award in my book, making Naughty's victory even more impressive. Old Dirty, however, might see it differently.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children.
Only 1 year later, in 1997, the Fugees' classic record, also a February release by the way, The Score, became the first hip-hop album nominated for Album of the Year. A milestone in its own right, even though it lost out to Celine Dion.
Man, whatever happened to Celine Dion?
Nobody knows, Prof, but her heart will go on. In any event, hip-hop would have to wait until February 24th, 1999 to at last take home its first Album of the Year award. And that award went to Lauryn Hill for The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, featuring smash hits Doo-Wop, That Thing, X Factor, and Everything is Everything, along with several other fantastic tracks. The album would net 5 Grammys in total that night, cementing El Boogie as one of the best MCs, regardless of gender, to ever bless a mic. Though others, such as Eminem, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne, would be nominated for Album of the Year, Outkast is the only other hip-hop act to win the award with their 2004 victory for Speakerboxxx, The Love Below. Kanye West, in fact, has been nominated 3 times for each of his 3 college-related releases, but lost each time. Will he ever break out and win one? Who knows? Maybe Sway has some answers for him.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
The Best Rap Album winners in the years 2000 through 2012 is a relatively small group. Ludacris and Lil Wayne each won 1, while Outkast received 2. The other 9 was split between 2 artists. The proud owner of 4 awards, most recently for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye nevertheless trails one other rap star in that category.
Ooh, I know this one. It's Chicka Chicka.
No, Prof. No spoilers.
How was it a spoiler? It already happened.
Oh yeah, that's a valid point. And without further ado, the award for Best Rap Album has most often gone to Eminem, Professor, with 5 as of the time of this shoot. The only album of Eminem's career not nominated for the award is Encore. In total Grammys, though, Kanye has M beat 21-13. So it ain't all bad for the Jesus Walks, No Church in the Wild MC.
I am a god.
And as always, we'll close out the rap flashback by wishing a happy hip-hop birthday to the following February babies. One half of Outkast, Big Boy, February 1st. Dipset standout, Cam'ron, February 4th. The late, great, legendary super producer, Jay Dilla, February 7th. Rest in power. Representing the Bronx, DJ Kid Capri, February 7th. Capone of Capone and Noriega fame, February 8th. Come On Son, Ed Lover, February 12th. Gucci Mane, February 12th as well. J. Rue the Damager, responsible for one of the better pure rap albums of the mid-90s with The Sun Rises in the East, February 14th. Cash Money Mogul, Birdman/Baby, February 15th. One of the godfathers of gangsta rap, Ice-T, February 16th. Lupe Fiasco, also February 16th. The incomparable Dr. Dre, February 18th. Dipset representing again, Juelz Santana, February 18th. Underground legend, Immortal Technique, February 19th. Lord Finesse, February 19th. Bone Thugs and Harmony member, Wishbone, February 21st. And last but not least, Leap Year Baby, Ja Rule, February 29th.
It's murder!
Or maybe it's just birthdays. But in any event, that concludes the February Rap Flashback. Be sure to catch up on all your hip-hop history by viewing our Rap Flashback archives at jplineproductions.com. While you're there, check out our weekly editions of JPL Magazine, where you can read up on all the latest hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and poetry happenings. And lest we forget, you can stream and download our music on the website as well. Trust me, your ears will thank you. And you never know, you might just be listening to the next hip-hop Grammy nominees.
And the winner is...
JP Lime Productions, baby. For my partners, Professor and Spaceman, I am Scholar, reminding you that JP Lime is for the children. See you in March.